Hi. I can, it's finally here. Oh no. Well, without further ado, hello. Maybe I should zoom out a little bit. Hello everybody. I'm Yomedani Kumiko. It's nice to see everybody. I'm swear I'm not nervous. I'll be fine, I swear. Thank you all for coming. Oh, my nerves. This has been a long time coming, but the day has finally arrived. Thank you. But I'm glad to see everybody. There's actually people here, so that's definitely a huge plus. I achieved my goal of 1+ people at my debut, so I'm pretty pleased about that. I can zoom out a little bit and let Misha say hi over here. Misha is the snake on my arm. He's a Japanese rat snake, a white Japanese rat snake. Misha is gonna be hiding a lot of the time, but he's always around, so. Oh, Misha's my partner. I'll explain a little bit more in the lore that I go over in a second, but once I go through my totally not PowerPoint, but figure I'll give it a few more minutes to just chat, and then I'll move on to the introductions part. Yeah, I really should be actually saying something. Oh. But yeah, it's been quite the day. I'm not very good at pacing myself, really. Like I've been working on this for over 6 months now, but the last minute preparations always seem to bunch up on you in the end. The reason why I chose Dead Cells is because it's a game that I'm actually pretty decent at, I think. I play it on 4BC, so I'm almost to the final difficulty. But it's a game that I can kind of zone out and just play, and I think I'll be able to keep track of chat and not neglect chat too much. And also, I wanted to play like a game that I was comfortable with for the first stream game, and minimize complications and all that. So yeah, that's why I chose Dead Cells. I don't know how much I'll be playing Dead Cells in the future, but it is a comfort game for me, so if, good chance that if there's a day where not much is going on, I might just end up playing Dead Cells. Or other roguelites. I also like other roguelites. My day has been busy. I normally take a nap in the evening, but I wasn't able to do that because I had to make a PowerPoint. I do like a challenge, so you will be seeing some difficult things on my channel. I definitely like to, like, you know, when I commit to doing something, I really want to kind of go at it, right? Yeah, like Souls. Yeah, I'll explain a little bit more once I'll go over like my genres, but yeah, I do like I mean, one of my favorite genres is roguelites, and let me zoom in a little bit. But one of my favorite genres is roguelites, and you know, those are notoriously difficult. Or I mean, you die a lot, so you kind of have to get used to it. Yeah, I'm gonna use a PowerPoint presentation. I know people made fun of Kanata for doing it, but you know, I've had a lot of school in my life, so it just, you know, use what works, right? Yeah, I don't really see Souls games played that much, and you know, I've played like 1, 2, and 3, but I haven't actually finished 3. I kind of stopped at the final boss. But I would be interested in playing those again. It's been years at this point, so it'd be like semi-fresh to me. And I'm sure it'd be really rusty too. But Crash Bandicoot, is that on PC at all? Because I'm still like up in the air on how I'm gonna be able to actually play non-PC games. I'm just kind of focusing on PC as I kind of get situated and comfy. And then I would like to maybe expand to like PS4 if I manage to figure it out, and because I do want to play Bloodborne and maybe Demon Souls. Those are 2 Souls-likes that I've never, well, Souls-likes, but those are 2 Souls games that I've never played, so that would be a completely new experience to stream. Well, if Crash Bandicoot is on Steam, then it might be something on the table. I typically like my platforms to be more roguelitey, but you know, I think I might be able to. Yeah, I have to get a capture card, so you know, this is right now I have, you know, some games that I have planned. If you look at my channel, there's a few other scheduled streams for Mahjong Soul and Toho Luna Nights and XCOM 2. And I might be playing other stuff like Magic the Gathering Arena Drafting and various other roguelites. That's currently what's on the table right now, but you know, I want to play a lot of different games, so. Yeah, Luna Nights is actually going to be the second stream on, what's today? Today's Wednesday. It's on Friday, so Friday at this time, so 2 days from now. Yeah, XCOM is definitely an RNG game, and I will be trying my best, even with I'll be playing on Iron Man too. I've never beaten XCOM 2, but I'm gonna be trying to beat it on Iron Man, and on the difficulty that doesn't have aim assist either. So it's gonna be an interesting trip. I might total party wipe and might soft lock, but you know, that's part of the fun, right? Anyway, I think I'll move on to the introduction part and kind of go over a little bit of bio stuff before we actually get to the Dead Cells playing. So hold on 1 second. Hello. So yeah, this is my debut PowerPoint. Okay, I don't want to be okay. Art is by my wonderful mama. These are the roughs to the chibis that you've seen around. And let's go into a little bit without further ado. As you know, my name is Yomedani Kumiko. And the kanji for the last name are the kanji for rodent, so nezumi, and valley, but it's pronounced yome because of a particular thing in folklore that you might be able to find out if you Google my last name. I'll let you get surprised about that maybe. But my age is 24, last I checked. I've kind of lost track at this point, so for multiple reasons that I'll get into a little bit later. Let's see, next is my height is 129 centimeters, so that's about a little under 4'3". Yeah, I'm not very tall, but I don't really mind too much. I actually, I like being small, so. Anyway, my birthday is October 28th, and I'm a Scorpio. Contrary to what you've heard about Scorpios, I'm not a terrible person or something. I don't really keep track of astrology that much, so beats me really, but might be relevant to you. Let's see, and my blood type is AB positive. That's something that's more of like a Japanese, hold on, I need a water break, hold on a second. So yeah, my blood type is AB positive, so that's a thing. Yeah, I mean, I've dabbled in like all kinds of things, and I did poke around in astrology before, but it's fun, but it's just a thing, I guess. But anyway, so my favorite colors are purple and red, if that wasn't obvious. I also like pink and blue and some other colors, black and white, although people don't really consider those colors usually sometimes. It's kind of confusing, so. But yeah, purple and red, basically, so either end of the spectrum. My favorite foods are seafood, especially salmon. So like salmon sushi is my favorite. Sushi or sashimi. I'm not really picky, but I'll eat it with a lot of rice. Seafood with rice is the best. Or with pasta. I also like a shrimp scampi once in a while. But I also like steak and cheese and pasta and rice. I stereotypically like cheese. I'm a rat, but I'm also an American, so I'm like double prone to liking cheese. But yeah, I'm not like the type that's like, I'm gonna put like an entire wheel of cheese on top of my bagel and melt it or anything, but I do like cheese in a lot of different situations, so. Fondue is really good. I recently found out how good fondue is, and yeah, that's what definitely, if you've never had fondue and you like cheese, try out fondue sometime if you can. Let's see. And so my icons are the rat and the snake emoji. Two icons. Sorry for taking two, but for reasons that are probably kind of obvious. Yeah, I wouldn't do Velveeta if I were you. I mean, nothing against them, but anyway, so my mamas, the people responsible for what you see today. Illustrator is Ramdear, Ramyun109. She was my dream artist, or is, and I was really pleased when I contacted her and she said yes, and really enjoyed my design and agreed to do my model art. And she's been really helpful and nice, and it's been great. And my live 2D modeler, the rigger, is Suge, Suge0101. She's also been great. She's been very patient and worked with me like all throughout the rigging process to make sure that everything was as you see, just perfect, right? Like, isn't this amazing? Like, I mean, I haven't even shown off everything. Like, there's just so much that you'll see in time. But yeah, oh yeah, definitely. If you've been in like the Toho fandom for any length of time and you like Suwako, then you probably are familiar with her, Ramdear. That's where I was familiar with her originally. So, but yeah, I'm really appreciative of my mamas. Thanks a lot for everything, and I'll try not to let you down. I'm gonna do well and yeah, I'll do my best, and not let your amazing work and effort go to waste. So my backstory, yeah, I've been a Toho fan since at least 2009. So my backstory. So I have a bunch of degrees. I've been through a lot of school at this point. I have a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology and Linguistics, along with Japanese and Anthropology minors. Lots of, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it unless you were specifically trying to go into academia, or you were just really, really interested in these fields and you had infinite time. But I just really liked, well, anime and social sciences, and wanted to learn Japanese, so I kind of just took all of those things in undergrad, and 7 years later this came out. So my original goal was to become a professor and a scientist, although I guess I was already kind of a scientist since I was working in a lab and had my name on papers and stuff. But I wanted to become a professor. Oh yeah, my CV is under lock and key, and also has like a large layer of dust on it too. But yeah, so originally I wanted to become a professor and a scientist. I don't know, I looked up to kind of the ideal of like the cool professor, and I always loved science growing up, so I thought, that's what I can do. So that's what I went for, and I just took all kinds of classes, and I applied to my dream school, and I made it into a psycholinguistics PhD program. And things were going well, but there was an accident in the neuroscience lab that I was working in, and it halted my brain and body's aging process at 24. Would you believe it? That's partially why I said it was kind of confusing. So that was some time ago. that happened like after a couple years in school, and it kind of messed me up, and I had to leave school early. But thankfully I'd already completed 2 years, so I was able to leave with at least a master's, and luckily my loans were paid off due to the accident, so I mean that's kind of very lucky. So then after that I just kind of drifted around outside of academia, dabbled, all kinds of things. So I got into like, I basically kind of used the opportunity to explore all the things that I had not explored when I was in academia. So like I even dabbled in like the tarot and cooking and gardening and a lot of video games. I got more into gaming, and that's where I met Misha, and I decided to turn my focus and towards my passion in games in 2D and become a VTuber. So my likes are games, learning, and cats, if that wasn't obvious already. And my dislikes are deadlines, onions, and thought crimes. I've been through over 20 years of school at this point, and deadlines are always difficult. I mean, even the debut was kind of, I mean, I was working down to the wire, even though I've been prepping like so long. It's kind of hard for me to pace myself, so it ends up all bunching up at the end. And I don't dislike Aqua. I don't dislike Aqua, I swear. Aqua's great, but no, I like actual onions, like the kind, yeah. And thought crimes, it's not that I dislike it. Well, specifically, I mean, like, I don't like the idea of people thinking that thoughts are a crime. Like, it shouldn't be a crime to think something, right? I mean, that's kind of something that I've picked up in psychology as just kind of being obvious, and then I got out of school and I found out some people thought crimes were a thing. So I don't know, but yeah, I don't like them. Anyway, so my favorite game genres are roguelites, Metroidvanias, tactics and strategy games, Souls-likes, Toho games, and how'd that get in there? Anyway, let's go on to the next. Gateway VTubers. So, yeah, my gateway VTubers were Kurone, Inugami Kurone, and Ninomai Inanis. Hold on, I need a water break. A second. But yeah, so those were my two gateway VTubers. I had seen like Kizuna Ai and Nekomiya Hinata and kind of thought, oh, this is kind of neat, but I didn't really start getting into VTubing until I started watching Kurone, and I really admired her energy, and I really admired her energy and her passion and her just ability to make people smile and laugh. So I thought, you know, maybe this would be something I could do. I like games and I like people, so it could work, right? And Ina is there's pictures. Wait. Oh, there they are. Okay. And Ina was kind of like the final push. I mean, all of Hollow EN is great. I love them, but Ina is my personal Oshi of Hollow EN. I admire just her. Oh, now I'm getting tongue-tied. Anyway, hold on. Deep breaths. So yeah, I really thought Ina was really cool, and you know, I was like, oh, that's you know, she's kind of down to earth and more kind of like my style if I imagine being a VTuber, and also like I hadn't really encountered English VTubers before Halloween, so it kind of opened my eyes to the thought that maybe I could do this, and I wanted to, you know, I had aspirations of applying to Halloween one day or something, but I figured, you know, my academic record wasn't probably going to be very impressive to Hololive, so I needed to have some kind of content. So I was like, yeah, I'll just become a VTuber on my own. And then you know, this went to that, and suddenly I have my dream artist and my dream model, and you know, maybe I'll just do this as independent. Not really focused on the end goal right now. It's more about the journey. Anyway, so my goals. I want to make it 1 full year of VTubing, and have a second outfit. That would be fun. I like wearing different clothes. Having one outfit is, well, I mean, it's comfy. I love hoodies. I always wear hoodies, but having a second hoodie maybe would be cool. And yeah, 1 year of VTubing. So maybe I should explain a little bit why I wanted to get into VTubing in the first place. Well, I mean, one of the reasons is what I already told you, kind of being inspired by my gateway VTubers, but also I thought I could use a little bit of routine and you know, more a well-defined schedule. Since I got out of school, I've been kind of drifting a little bit, and I wanted to have something that I could kind of commit to and dig myself into and make something of it, you know. So, and I have a bad tendency of getting really into something and then dropping it, and like I don't like half-ass things. I use either like my whole ass or no ass, like nothing in between. So I don't wanna like drop VTubing all of a sudden, especially with all the work that I've put in and my mamas have put in, and I don't want their model to go to waste. So I wanna, like, regardless of, even if it's tough or whatever, I wanna make it 1 year minimum. I mean, I'd love to, and I want to VTube longer than that, but you know, it's kind of hard to say how things are gonna be in, you know, a year from now. So much can change, right? I mean, I went from still working on my character concept to having to here in like half a year, right? So a whole year, that's a lot of time, right? So I want to make it a full year. And then other goal is to finish Wanikani. So I did say that I had a minor in Japanese. So I've been training my Japanese on and off, but I'm still really rusty, and it's still pretty difficult for me because I don't really speak it that often, and I don't. I do more like reading and stuff like that, but I want to get better at it. And Wanikani is basically like Duolingo, but for people serious about learning language. Wait, that's kind of mean. I mean, Wanikani is like a space repetition software that's like kanji, but like it's pretty like how do you say it? It's not the greatest because, you know, you're being presented with kanji out of context and words, and you know, context is important, but you, through levels 1 through 60, you basically learn like almost, if not all, of the Joho kanji. Or wait, did I say? Yeah. Okay. I feel like I said that wrong, but you learn a lot of kanji and a lot of terms, and thanks to all the school I've taken and the classes I've taken, my grammar's not actually that bad, and so it's more of a thing that I need to work on my my vocabulary count. Oh no. So yeah, there's a list of like standard kanji, and I think there's about 2,000. I'm not sure exactly the number, but Wanikani covers most, if not all of them. And yeah, I'm like halfway through. I'm like level 25 or something out of 60, so I'm pretty advanced. Like I remember when Callie did Wanikani once, I noticed I was around same level, close to it, so... But Callie's definitely way better than I am for... I mean, she's lived in Japan, and that alone, like, you know, leaps and bounds. Joyo. Oh, did I say Joho? Oh no. Yeah, kanji is difficult, but you know, it's fun, like... And then when you get to read stuff and it's like a bunch of kanji and you know what it means, it feels really good, you know? Anyway, so my next goal, get noticed by Oshi. This is kind of like just kind of a fluff goal, but like, you know, if Ina or Korone like liked one of my posts or something, I would probably flip. If I noticed, I would try my best to notice all my notifications, but that I would just, I don't know. I get really excited. But anyway, 10 Metroidvanias. So I love Metroidvanias, and I want to complete a lot more of them. So my goal is to finish 10 of them. So Touhou Luna Nights should be the first of hopefully 9 more following it, and hopefully Hollow Knight Silk Song is one of them. Whenever that comes out, I will definitely be streaming that. I really Hollow Knight is one of my favorite Metroidvanias. Oh yeah, like in terms of Metroidvanias, my top favorite ones are probably Hollow Knight and La Mulana and La Mulana 2. So I would definitely, and La Mulana 2 is also coming out with DLC, so when that comes out, I'll definitely stream it, and it's supposed to be like Hell Temple, so, which is like super high difficulty, so it should be an interesting watch as you see me repeatedly die over and over again. Mega Man games, I do enjoy Mega Man games, I just I don't have them on my like immediate plans to play, but I do enjoy them, and I have played a bunch of them, and I've almost beaten 2, and I played Mega Man X like a ton, but yeah, there's definitely like a lot of ground to explore in the Mega Man world when it comes to me playing games, and I would like to, you know, there's a huge backlog of games that I want to play at some point, so Mega Man games are definitely on there too. Let's see, next. Oh yeah, other assorted gaming milestones. So like expert plus or higher in Mahjong Soul. My first XCOM 2 Iron Man clear, all the Slay the Spire achievements. Yeah, well, I mean, clearing... I think there's really no such thing as fully clearing your backlog. I mean, if you don't have stuff in your backlog, then you need to look for more games. There's so many cool games out there and not enough time to play them all, so I definitely want to spend a lot of time playing games. That's also kind of why I wanted to become a VTuber, is to encourage me to play more and finish things, and also hang out and enjoy streaming while I play. So anyway, so fandom stuff. This is the last slide, I think. So My hashtags are, so for live, Yomikumi Live. General is just Yomikumi. And then Fanart is Yomikumi Art. And not safe for work Fanart is Yomikumi Lewd. Children stay out. And meme, I wasn't really planning on... I don't really expect people to make a lot of memes. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to expect, but I just couldn't resist the Yomeme, Yomimi. And it wasn't taken, so I was like, sure, why not? Yeah, Slay the Spire. I really like Slay the Spire. I've beaten it a ton of times, and I got like half of the achievements, but I'm still working on it. Why I decided to become a small tuber specifically? Because I am small and I like to tube. Yomimi would probably be a catchier tag, but I think it was used already, so I went for the Yomimimi, which I like better anyway, so. Let's see. Oh yeah, so the fandom, I want to introduce the this isn't the fandom avatar, but this is a WUG. Anyone that's at all familiar with linguistics might be familiar with it. It's from this old study in child acquisition in linguistics. Basically, it asked children to make plurals out of imaginary creatures, like it would say, like, you know, there's one WUG, now there are two, and then it'd be like a blank, and you'd have to fill in the blank, and children would fill it in with WUGs. So why is this significant? Because you know, people have been trying to figure out like how we acquire language, and some people have said that, like, you know, children are just like imitating what they hear, right? Like, so the plurals that they learn are just plurals that are just hearing in the world, right? But John Berko Gleason did this study with the WUGs to show that no, actually, children could pluralize things that they've definitely never seen before because they were made up. And they pluralize them using like predictable rules, like rules they've never been taught. And this kind of goes into like generative grammar and stuff like that, and natural language. So it's a little complicated, but you know, if you search for the WUG, you'll be able to find more about that. So anyway, so how's this relate to my fandom avatar? So if you take a WUG and you combine it with a snake, this is my really bad artist rendition of a snake, then what do you get? The snug. As you can see, they come in different shapes and sizes. Kind of a little bit of variety, but they're really fun to draw. I had a lot of time. I made these. I drew a bunch of them, and then I took the best ones and I put them together. Yeah, they're really fun to draw too, because like you only need to make 2 lines and a dot, right? And you don't have to worry too much about getting it exactly right, because you know they can vary in size. They're about average, like 6 inches, or give or take, you know. Anyway, so the fandom name is the Snug Pit. This is still possibly changed, but is kind of dumb and cute that I came up with, and so yeah, so that is the fandom avatar. So that's why I said in one of my earlier tweets that I hope a lot of people show up at my debut, because you know, having a lot of these little things would be really cute. So yeah, snugglings? That might not be a bad idea either, snugglings. Maybe I'll have to do a poll on that. The cool S. The S that everyone draws. Nobody knows where it comes from. I'll have to draw like a snug in that shape sometime. But yeah, so the snugs or snugglings, haven't figured out. Maybe I'll do a poll later, but there you have it. And so that's it for my introduction. Thank you for listening. Hope it wasn't too bland or boring. Might have rambled a little bit, but much apologies for that if I did. Hope it was bearable. But anyway, so I guess without further ado then, let's get to some Dead Cells playing, finally. Man, this has been going on already for 45 minutes. Wow. Time flies, right? Also, I really need to take more drinks, so. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I really just want people to have a good time and be comfortable and enjoy themselves, you know, and chat. So, if you can do that, then that'd be great. Anyway, so let me get to Dead Cells now, and then just 1 second. Okay, let's turn on the game audio. Okay, how's the audio? Oh, I forgot to ask how the audio is. Have you guys been able to hear me all this time, or have you been just pretending? Or are you really good at reading lips? Let's see here. Great, let's just gotta move stuff over a little bit. Let's Alright, let's play some Dead Cells. Let me grab my controller. No problems with being late. And you know, if you missed anything, there's gonna be the VOD later, so if you want to hear me go over my my intro stuff, so that's basically what you missed if you're just tuning in now. A little bit of chatting and did my intro information, and now we're moving on to the Dead Cells portion. So this will be for basically the rest of the stream. At after I'm done playing Dead Cells, I'll probably just introduce what the upcoming streams are gonna be, and then that'll be it for the most part. Anyway, so let's Alright, so I'll try to not play like super fast. Instead of just running and grabbing, so yeah, that does stuff. I don't really know what all I should be explaining, but let's see. What would be fun? This is fun. Let's go with lightning bolts. Okay. No enemies. Let's see. Where's the switch? Oh, there it is. Just gonna run around and zap people in the back. Let's put that. Okay, that was a little sticky. Oh god. Oh wait. Oh shoot. That was a little not the greatest, but yeah, so this is on 4BC, so getting hit at all is kinda sucks. Don't need any of those. I haven't gotten any scrolls yet. Oh, there's food over there, so I can grab that. Okay. Well, I got a lot of tactics items, so let's go tactics. Ouch. Just gotta zap me at the very end there, huh? This is a pretty good. If I don't get hit, this will actually be a very good owl, but... So this owl basically will disappear if you get hit, but while it's out, it's pretty good. It's just free damage, basically. Requires you to not suck, though, which I'm not always the best at doing. So the premise of this game is... well, the premise is... Basically, you're this, homunculus, headless, person that, oh man, I'm so bad at describing this. How am I going to describe this? Well, basically the premise is you're going through, like, different stages, and it's kind of like a Metroidvania mixed with a roguelite. So it has elements of both. Although it's, at its current point, I guess it's a little bit more like a platformer than a true Metroidvania, because it's fairly linear and you get to choose which way to go. Yes, thank you for explaining that. Ah, 99%. Well, that's not too bad as long as I don't have, that's... It's only annoying being at 99% when you have items that deal more damage when you're at max HP, which I don't have, so it should be good. And since this is my debut, let's go to the most interesting place, which is the new DLC content. Well, not new, I mean it's been out for a while at this point. Let's... Yeah, so since it's a roguelite, you acrobatic pick? Wait, does that not... Oh, come on. So I guess acrobatic pick doesn't work with the lightning bolt, so Oh, let's just go with crow's feet. Bring out the owl. Oh, come on. Lightning bolts it has its strengths and weaknesses. If you charge it for too long, you'll start taking self damage. However, it will also... Oh, what? This isn't going that well. Maybe I should... Oh! Oh, that was really stupid. Well, let's use and we'll just go with the one that we have less of. Maybe I do want the assault shield. Yeah, I guess doubling up on these is not really that great. Alright, good night. Thanks for coming. Let's see. Oh. Ooh, I want that Ferryman's Lantern. Ferryman's Lantern's a fun weapon. It's one of the newer weapons that came out. Oh! Like the moment I summoned my owl, I got hit. That was really bad. Maybe I should have went brutality. I don't know, maybe melee weapons are more interesting. Hey. Okay. Ooh. That's kind of fun. Boomerang is not a weapon I use that often, So getting a legendary one's kind of cool. Let's see. I don't really need new skills. Whoop. Where is everybody? Okay, there's treasure I can grab here. Cleaver. Yeah, Dead Cells, at this difficulty, like, yeah, you don't get health refills between stages anymore. Like at the base difficulty, like you get full health recharges, and you can refill your flask as well. So it's pretty forgiving. But at this point, like everything's painful, everything hurts. But there's still one more difficulty past this that I need to get to. I highly doubt I'm gonna get there during this debut, or to 5 BC. But you know, maybe if I play it safe. I tend to have a decent start, but then I kind of drop the ball. Kind of going on tilt and stuff. Oh no. Okay, these stupid mushrooms. Well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that Ferryman's Lantern, because I think that weapon's inherently more fun than Lightning Bolt, maybe. Probably to watch, so... Oh no. Wrath of the Banished. Ooh, I'll take that tornado though. Let's see. Well, let's go to the most interesting of the stages, I guess. One second. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm gonna try and... Oh! I forgot to buy... Oh well. Oh, I think I can grab this now. Okay, yeah, that works a lot better. So yeah, I just picked up the acrobatic mutation. If you're not familiar with some of the new mutations, it basically lets you do stuff with things in your backpack. Oh shit. Let's see if I can... Oh, what? Oh. That thing was annoying. Oh What? Is the quality of the stream... Oh... Oh, okay. Whoops. And yeah, this is what I meant by I'm not very good at distractions. So yeah, back to the start, because it's a roguelite. Let's pick a more interesting weapon this time. Let's see. Symmetrical lance is big and a little bit more ish. Oh no, it's fine. I'm not blaming you or anything. It's just my. I already knew that I would be getting. Oops. That's part of why I picked Dead Cells in the first place, because I'm not really. I don't really feel too bad about making mistakes if they happen. Oh wait, I'm flying. Get up. What are you... What? Okay. That was kind of stupid. Let's go with survival, because survival is generally more interesting. Let's see if I can kill this. Symphony in the Night is good. I haven't actually finished it yet, but I might at some point. Oh shit. Yeah, I like both Metroidvanias and roguelites. This just kind of combines elements of both, although it kind of doesn't scratch the same itches as a Metroidvania, because you're just kind of going straight through a level as opposed to... Let's see... That was something. Yeah, I did make it partway through Castlevania, but I never finished it, and if I were to start it again, I'd probably just start at the beginning again, and with the way my memory works, I've probably forgotten most of it anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. But that's something down the line. I still have to figure out how I'm going to stream it if I were, but... And, oh, what the... Wait. Okay. Let's just... This thing is cool, but it's really weird to control. Especially when you're going over... Yeah. Yeah, Castlevania is definitely, like, one of the... I mean, I can't really call myself a Metroidvania fan if I haven't played, like, Super Metroid or, Castlevania, I think. But... I've at least beaten Super Metroid. That was actually kind of recent, like within the past few years or so. I need to... And that's another reason I picked Dead Cells, because I'm still getting used to streaming to an audience. So I wanted to pick something that I am not already feeling uncomfortable with. Touhou Luna Nights, if you want to see me play a completely new Metroidvania, then my Touhou Luna Nights stream will be in 2 days from now, same time as the debut, but on Friday. Oh. Oh, I hit him in the back. And yeah, that'll be my first time touching Touhou Luna Nights, so it should be interesting. Yeah, Super Metroid was... It wasn't before my time, but I was unfortunate in that I really wanted a Genesis when I was young instead of an SNES, and then I found out SNES had all the better games. I mean, Genesis has some good games, right? I mean, Sonic and there's Assorted. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's go somewhere different. Yeah, Super Metroid is... It definitely... I knew about it and how good it was for like a long time. So I knew I wanted to play it eventually, and I kind of played it before I had the idea to go through being a VTuber, so if I had thought about that first, I might have maybe waited. Let's get No Mercy. Yeah, Genesis had great games, but like... When I was young, I really used to like JRPGs, and Genesis wasn't exactly the best JRPG system. It did have some good ones. I did play like Phantasy Star 4, and that was really good. But like, in order to play like Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger and Super... Ow, mother... Oh my... Oh, come on. What was I just talking about? That's... Hold on. Yeah, see, I really need to get used to keeping track of all this stuff at once. What is... Nothing. Oh wait, no, that's where I came from. See, oh god. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I had a bit different tastes in games when I was younger, and I did like stuff like Metroid, or Super Metroid, but I just never gotten... Oops. Come on. I just never gotten around to actually playing it in my youth. I'm just not okay. I was slightly worried about this. It's not that I don't like JRPGs anymore, it's that I have a really hard time keeping my attention. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Okay, to answer your question, I do like JRPGs. I'm just really bad at playing them now because I'll get distracted partway through, and I'm also have issues with kind of sticking to one game a lot, and also our JRPGs tend to not always be like the most strategic. Like I do want to play, like Persona 4 is one of my favorite more recent JRPGs, and I do want to play Persona 5 too at some point, but you know, it has to be like really exceptional for me to actually get around to it, because otherwise I'll like lose interest partway, or I just have an issue with like reading. That's why I kind of like roguelites and stuff like that. They're reasonable chunks of game at a time, and you don't have to feel really attached to a particular session. Let's kick some people, because I just feel like it. Yeah, I don't really end up going to beat games that I used to very often. Oh, this isn't really a JRPG, oh jeez. But one of my favorite games, what? Oh, wait. Oh my god, maybe I should just go to Zatsudan. Well, okay, so one of my favorite games was Final Fantasy Tactics, and that's more of a tactics game. I did mention liking tactics games. This is getting pitiful. I might have to end the stream like soon. I've only been going for an hour and 15. Well, I did say I wanted my debut to be at least an hour long. I was gonna shoot for 2 hours if I could manage it, but I'm not gonna force it if I'm just gonna be playing like absolute crap. Come on. Come on. I just felt like doing that. Cocoon's a fun skill, like, even if you don't have a shield, you can just parry the hell out of things. Oops. Although, yeah, if you mess up, well, I don't think Dead Cells is a bad game to stream. I just think, like, real-time games, I know I'm gonna have more of a problem than turn-based games, or games where you actually have a decent amount of time. Like Slay the Spire might have been a more, might have been a lot easier game to play on my debut, but I figured it was a little bit more niche, and so I decided to just maybe play that next time. Ooh, that's... But I do want to play some Slay the Spire, and I think I think in a game like that it'd be a lot easier for me to talk, because I don't have to worry about all my real-time reactions. Yeah, basically. I made it to my debut. This is, you know, even if it ends really soon, I made it, so I'm pretty pleased about that. It wasn't a complete train wreck. maybe like a quarter train wreck, but I'm just glad a non-zero number of people showed up, and that's really all I wanted. I mean, I figured I don't need a ton of people, and I don't need the fastest gain in stream followers, or I'm not even really worried about like monetization or anything. I just wanna, I mean, down the line, if I were to be able to get monetized, that would be good, but for now I'm just, you know, I want to play the games that I like and not feel like I have to play games just to appeal to like a specific audience, you know? I'd rather find the audience that likes the games I like. I appreciate any and all lurkers. I didn't think to have the... Well, normally I'd have the YouTube status up, but it's not on screen, so I don't actually know how many people are in chat. I haven't been keeping track of that. But, so there could be a bunch of you, there could be like 3 of you. Well, there's probably more than 3, but let's see. I just have to remember next time to make sure to have like the YouTube status on my screen so I can watch it. But once I'll get more comfortable and it'll become a lot smoother, and who knows, maybe I'll be able to concentrate through a real-time game like this and not more snugs for the snug pit. Yeah, that's something that makes me kind of want the name Snug instead of Snuglings, because more snugs for the snug pit sounds fun. That's totally fair. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I do plan on being pretty game-centric, so I don't know how often I'll be having, like, Zatsudans. I mean, maybe once there are a decent amount of people around that I can chat a little bit easier, but for now it's just mainly going to be games-focused. I don't really have plans of other types of streams besides the various games. I do plan on playing more than just like strict video games. Like Mahjong is a game, and I don't know if I'd ever play Go. If you didn't notice, there's Go stones on my hat. I think I forgot to mention that this whole time, but let's go. We haven't gone to this place yet, so let's go here. But yeah, Go is a little bit, maybe too niche for what I want to do. So I'm not really sure if I'm gonna play Go on stream yet, but I'm like a single-digit queue somewhere in that vicinity. So I'm not like a noob or anything, but like, yeah, in terms of like non-video game like strategy or board games, then like Go and Mahjong are my 2 favorites. I actually don't really know how to play chess. I've played like only a handful of games of chess in my life, and I just kind of avoided it this whole time. But I figured at some point I might want to get into chess, and if I did, maybe I'd turn it into like a whole streaming thing, like, hey, let's see how high I can rank up from a complete noob, right? That might be fun. Just an idea I had. I don't know when that would be on the table, but if I ever decided I wanted to actually pick up chess or something, and chess is a little bit more more people know the game than Go. Although, I mean, I don't know. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Why am I running? That is true, and I mean, there's also a lot of stuff to learn in like Go and Mahjong too. Oh, this is so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Well, let's not be at 4% health. Actually, focus a little bit more. I think after this, I'm gonna. Oh, there's still a protector alive. Yeah, I think after this run, I'm gonna call it. I'll try to make a fighting chance at it, but I'll make a good go at it, but I'm not really sure how well this is gonna go. Yeah, I think if I were to like if I were to know in advance, I would plan if I wanted to do like some sort of like Zatsudan while streaming. I would do maybe like Slay the Spire because it's a lot easier to talk and play at the same time. I think. Oh, it's got lights. Thank you. I will be doing my best, and I hope that people will catch me around if they're interested in any of the games I play. And I will do my best to not disappoint, and I will try to be good at the games I play. Yeah, I realize it's like kind of an awkward time for some people, like especially with NA. Like it's pretty late for NA, and it's really early for Europe and stuff. But this is just the times that happen to work out for me. So down the line I might consider opening up my schedule a little bit more. But that's like months down the line after I get like a new computer, which would change my situation a little bit. Oh god, I need to drink more. I'm glad you showed up too. Yeah, I'll be playing, I'll be doing my best and playing a lot of games and trying to keep to my schedule. I can't guarantee that my schedule isn't going to change a little bit as time goes on. Thanks, yeah, I'm already out of my water bottle. I have to remember to have more, especially since it's only been an hour and a half, so. Especially if I'm planning on doing like any longer streams. That's one thing that I didn't mention, but I mean, one of the things that I admire about Korone in particular is her endurance, and like that's one thing I kind of have suffered with and that's part of the reason why I'm not really like great at JRPGs, because I can't really like sit through a lot of all of that a lot of times. But oh, it's invisible. Come here. Okay, really? Just gonna... Oh, I guess I hit him anyway. So yeah, I wanna do longer streams, and I work on my stamina, because that's like one of the things that I want to get better about myself. So I don't know if I'll be able to pull off anything in the order of like Corone's 12 to 24 hour streams, but you know, if I manage to make it 3 hours, I'll consider that a pretty big accomplishment for me. But I mean, it probably also very much depends on the game, right? Like, I haven't really found what games would be easiest for me to stream. Oh. Yeah, like, the last time I really got into a game and was able to just play it for hours all day was probably Slay the Spire. I like card games a lot and deck builders, so and I've never played like a computer-based one. I've played like Dominion in person and stuff, but I never played like a video game deck builder, so I took to it really well, and I just played the crap out of it for a couple weeks at least before I think I'm gonna stop here actually. But yeah, I played Slay the Spire for a couple weeks, and I was pretty much playing it like throughout the day, and that's kind of how I operate. I either have like a hard time focusing, or I'm just like way too focused. So I think yeah, that kind of gives you some context as to where I'm coming from. Thank you, gambarimasu. Oh, that's probably the first Japanese I've spoken all stream. I feel bad now. If there are any Japanese people, hello. Konbanwa. Wait, it's. I'm just gonna stop right now. Hold on. Anyway, let me get back to. Let's see. Hold on one second. Alright, let's see. Alright, just put that back on. I'm not really planning on going for much longer, but I just wanted to say, hey, that's still, at least you know more than 0 kanji. That's good, right? And hiragana and katakana are like really the first step, right? Like, so, and it's a very important step too. But yeah, so thank you all for coming. I really enjoyed myself actually. I mean, it was tough and a little bit difficult at times, and I know I'm gonna watch this later and I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, I was just so like, probably said a billion times. But anyway, I appreciate people coming, and I hope that people attend my future streams, and if you are there, then I will see you there. My next upcoming stream is in 2 days at the same time as the debut, but on Friday instead of Wednesday. Will be Toho Luna Nights, and then Saturday. Saturday is the one day of the week that I have a different time, so keep that in mind. It's 8 a.m. Eastern time. So on Saturday, which will be Mahjong, and then what was it? I have to look back at my schedule, but those two, and then I have an XCOM stream. I think it's on Monday. But yeah, Monday is when the XCOM stream is. But those are the 3 streams I have up right now, and if you go to my channel, you'll be able to see them. And yeah, I hope to see you there. And thanks. I'm glad it was comfy. I mean, that's ultimately what I want, really, is comfy times, comfy streams, fun games, hanging out with people, and you know, sharing some stories. I've been around for a while at this point, so I'm sure I'll have a few different stories to share. But thank you for coming. All right, and I guess that's it. I'm signing off. So bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.